to my unboxing for May of 2020. Oh, I'm sorry, not May of 2020. This is actually the April Bombay and Cedar box. It came a bit late. I ran into an issue. I actually order both the premium and the mini subscription for the Bombay and Cedar like lifestyle box. And for whatever reason, I got two mini boxes instead of the mini and the premium. And I was like, well, I don't think I was supposed to receive two minis. I definitely remember filling out the form for my choices for the premium box. I reached out to them and they were super quick to respond, and they got me the premium box within a couple of days of me mentioning it to them. In the past, when I did the Bombay and Cedar unboxings, I would go ahead and do both in great detail. I've decided I would follow the advice of one of my commenters a few months back, probably almost a year at this point, who said something like, well, just do the premium box and then go ahead and just mention how it's a little different from the mini box, and then that way I don't have to actually review both. So I'll just show you both sets of items. Now I did get the two mini boxes, but that would be overkill to show you the same item 3 times. They didn't ask for it back, so what I'm going to probably do is give it to charity, or maybe I could do a giveaway or something. I'll have to think on this. So this is the April 2020 like little cover art for the magazine they send you. And they show you on this page, the items and how they look. And then on this page, you see all the items listed. And over here are the items that the premium box receives and not the mini box, okay? And it looks like we have a total of 13 items, possibly. No, it's not 13, because you're only going to receive one of a set of items from number 7 to 10. That's right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read from this, and then I'll pull them out from the boxes themselves. All right, so this is included in both the premium and the mini. So if you get the mini, you'll get this, and in the premium. It's the Theives Essential Oil blend by Bombay and Cedar. It's a highly antiviral and antibacterial, and it's an excellent addition for any health-conscious individual. It has a retail of $21, which I guess some oil blends are very expensive, just depending on how hard they are to source. So they always include information about the two essential oils. They always get essential oils. And for people who enjoy essential oils, this is really nice. I like to make not only like sprays for my face, I also like to use them in diffusers. And I've actually made my own. Like I'll buy dish soap that doesn't have a scent, and then I'll add in the scents because there are some that I like a lot, and so I'd like to try different scent combinations. So this is the Theives Essential Oil, and it basically tells you what you need to do, why you use it, and it says that what I like is that, this is, of course, we're going through the coronavirus, and it says here that while it says people used it, the highly antiviral and antibacterial blend is inspired by the tale of French thieves who would cover themselves with clover, rosemary, and other aromatics while robbing people during the infamous bubonic plague that devastated a large portion of France. So I'm guessing they think, well, this is going to stop us from getting the bubonic plague. So that's what it looks like, the information. And they tell you what you can combine it with or what you shouldn't be using it with. And they always come with these cute little pouches. This month I got a one covered with polar bears. So it smells, I can smell the cloves. Even though it's not opened, I can smell it. And I love cloves. I love the way cloves smell, especially when you mix it with like a citrus blend and put it into a diffuser. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, I like this scent. I think it's it actually reminds me a little bit of like bayberry. I don't know if you guys know that, but down in Colonial Williamsburg, they'll sell like these little soaps, and they're supposed to mimic what you could have bought or made in your home back in the colonial era. It smells a lot like that. All right, and then this is the Uplifting Lemongrass, and that's the next one on here, and it says, extracted from the leaves and stalks of the lemongrass plant, this oil is known for its powerful, fresh, and citrusy aroma. So again, that citrus would pair well with the Thieves. And actually, this might be a really good combination for a dish soap, because I like those clean, fresh scents for dish soap. And it's like lemongrass as you expect it to smell. Okay, so those are the 2 essential oils you receive, and obviously within the mini I would receive one as well. So now I have 6 of these. So I have friends who like essential oils, and so I'm more than happy to give them some extras, or I might do it as a giveaway. In this bag we have it in a little lacy bag, so they send them out in all sorts of unusual combinations, and I've gotten a handful of really cool looking ones. This lace one is very pretty. All right, so next up is the Seed Bearing Lollipop by Amberella Organics. These organic seed-bearing lollipops are filled with edible herbs and flowers. After eating, you can plant the biodegradable stick in soil horizontally, cover with a layer of topsoil, and water daily, and grow herb or flower. That's cool. I'm actually going to go be getting tomato plants this weekend and some more potting soil. So I think that is something I'm going to do for sure. I don't like lollipops though, so maybe I'll just give it to my children. Maybe I'll eat a little bit of it and then give them the other one. So here it is. This is it. It's the Seed Bearing Lollipop Champagne Roses. Eat your lollipop, plant your biodegradable sticks, water and grow Rosetta Cosmo. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's what it looks like. And they're retail for $2.25. So it looks like I'm going to be able to grow champagne roses. I'll have to look those up and see what they look like. I love roses. One of my favorite saints, those of you who know me know that I'm Catholic and I pray to saints all the time. One of my favorite saints is Saint Teresa of Lisieux, and I know that she says that if she answers your prayers, you will get a shower of roses. So maybe I'll get a shower of roses with my champagne roses. Oops, I'm looking for it in, oh, here it is. It's in my mini box. It looks like this in my mini box, and it's a different one. This one says Seed Bearing Lollipop Lavender Lemongrass. Eat your lollipop, plant, and it says grow lavender. Oh, so lavender and roses. Very nice. Okay, exciting. All right, I like it. And I don't know about the other one, or maybe it's a different flavor. And then, so number 4 is the Pedi Buffer or Spongette by Spongelle. The Spongelle I've gotten in a couple of other bags and in boxes, and I always like them. They smell really good and they last a really long time. And if you want it to last a little bit longer, if you like them, you can actually cut them in half or maybe cut them into even smaller portions for travel. So this one is the Pedi Buffer, and this has extracts of peppermint and sea kelp to cleanse, buff, and polish. And so you can use it on like your spots that are dry, like my elbows or my heels are places I have issues with that. And actually I got a Spongelle, and this is in the Pedi Buffer is beach grass, by the way. And the Spongelle itself, excuse me, I dropped it on the floor, is freesia pear. And this one just says, it's everything you love about Spongelle in a smaller size. But even though this is a smaller size, you could still cut it into smaller pieces and bring it to travel with you. And then that way when you're done traveling, you can go ahead and just throw it away at the hotel or whatever. Next is the Facial Dry Brush by Midnight Paloma. Awaken your face first thing in the morning. Stimulate lymphatic drainage. Tighten and tone. The benefits are endless. And so I felt this through. I haven't actually pulled it through, but it's got like, you can actually feel it feels very soft here. And this retails for $22. By the way, the Spongelles, the Pedi Buffer and Spongette are $9 to $16. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay. It doesn't give me there's an instruction thing in here, and I'm wondering about that. Oh, it's a dry brush. Okay, so you're not supposed to wet this. Okay, so I guess you just, I don't think I'm going to need more than one of these. So these are definitely going to be given away to people. So they go into directions on how to use it with this little, and it says the reasons to use it are detoxification, exfoliates, tones and firm skins, reduces puffiness, and improves circulation. And actually I do wake up in the morning with quite a bit of puffiness through here. So if I can remember to do that before I get in the bathtub, that would actually be pretty cool. All right, next is number 6, reusable cloth face mask or Lumily by Lumily or Acting Pro. This was one of the reasons why I wanted to show off the box this month. They were on it, this company. They did it really fast too. So when I got my first mini, I opened it up and I discovered that they have these face masks in there. Now, I don't go out very much, but when I do go to the stores, I need to wear the face mask. And so we have, there's the one that I got initially, I didn't show off because it's in my bag whenever I go out, but it's got this it's a very soft sort of rayon, a soft brushed rayon spandex knit, and you place it over your mouth and your ears, and it is super, super nice and really very comfortable. And admittedly, it's hard to breathe when it's kind of warm outside, but since it hasn't been that warm here, it's been kind of okay to wear. I think this one here will actually be better for summer because it's made of a little, like, it doesn't feel quite as like heavy and warm as the rayon one, but there's two types. So I got this one that's more of like it's not a brushed soft rayon, it's more of like a cotton poly blend, and you place them on like this. I'm going to be using all of these, so I'm not going to be giving these away because it's nice to have ones for different outfits, I guess. And so that's that one. And then they're very easy to wash too. Just plop them into the washing machine and then dry them. These are super easy to make, but it was kind of neat for them to actually provide them for us. This one is actually a cotton, so this is really good for summer because it will definitely not be as thick and heavy as the rayon brush blend. So I have one that's good for summer. This one's good for kind of the in-between season, and then that nice brushed rayon is great for winter time. And so then I can breathe through all of these. I find that the ones that you buy for like yard work or whatever, I find them very difficult to breathe in. So these I like much better. All three are very different. And so I'm very excited to have 3 different styles. These all retail between $7 to $10. Okay, so it depends on which one you get. You're either going to get the cotton muslin, which is this type, or you're going to get the rayon blend with the soft cotton or with the soft brushed rayon knit. Okay, so actually I'd love to know which one you received because there are all sorts of different patterns and colors and textures. This one has little tiny hearts on it. This one has the big florals. And the one that I received that's in my bag now is actually little ditzy florals that are like kind of a pretty like purple and yellow and green combination. Okay, so that is what I received with the reusable cloth face mask. And then now we're going into what you will receive either in the mini or in the premium. And if you were premium, you could choose. And I chose to get the cocktail kit by Camp Craft Cocktails. And this is infused with dried fruit and organic non-GMO sugar. Simply just add 12 ounces of alcohol, refrigerate for 3 days, and indulge. And this one is, I wanted the citrus one, and they gave you information on how to use it. And you can diffuse it twice or infuse it twice, excuse me. And that's what it looks like. It's really pretty, and I just think it's a really unique item. And I don't know, this is a fun little like hostess gift. So I might have to look into buying these as things to bring to people's parties and such. I'm going to infuse it first with the with vodka, and then I'll do the second one with gin just to see what the difference tastes like. And it says that you can get between I think it's 8 shots in each. And so the second time you diffuse it, it probably won't be as intense, but it'll still taste pretty good. This retails for $24, but you get, if you do it twice, you're actually getting 16 shots out of it. Okay. Let's see. The next, you could have also gotten a wax planter by Modern Sprout, cooking with scraps. I didn't choose either of those. If you get the mini, you receive Eco Renaissance by Marcy Zaroff. And so this is what this looks like. And now I have 2 of these copies, so I'm definitely giving it away. I think I might just have to do a giveaway. You know, I'm at 110 subscribers. So why don't I just say when I make it to 150 subscribers, I do a giveaway of a bunch of different items, either from Bombay and Cedar, or maybe some cosmetics that I've received that I'm not using from other boxes. So maybe I'll put together just a hodgepodge of things and call it a giveaway. And then do a giveaway when I get to 150 subscribers, which reminds me, if you'd like to subscribe down below, you may. And if you subscribe to me and I see that you've subscribed and you have content, I will subscribe back happily. So this one is a lifestyle guide for co-creating a stylish, sexy, and sustainable world. And it just has different ideas of how you can do that. And you know, it's actually a wordy book. It's not like one full of pictures. It has a lot of different information about community stuff you can do. You can learn from people who've done it in their own communities or in their own lives. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting to read. I look forward to it. Okay, now we're only in the premium box. So the premium box is now, so I'm going to push away the mini box and go to the premium box. So the 11th item, well, not technically the 11th, it would be the 8th item. These are cleansing cloths by Full Circle. Okay, this is that item. These retail for $4. These tear-free multitaskers absorb up to 7 times their weight and can be used again and again and again. And it looks like they're just like paper towels in it. I want these and I'm going to use them. We use so many paper towels in this household. This is a great item to have and to use. And so they will definitely be put to use pretty much today, because I use a paper towel probably 14 times a day. So if I can reuse them and use them again and again and again and reduce paper towels, that sounds good to me. So that's that. All right, dish soap by Illume. And it says, clean your pots, pans, and plates with uncompromised fragrance and consciously crafted ingredients. This is $12. And I received the Petitgrain Basil dish soap scent. And I will take a little, oh yeah, that's nice. It's got that clean, crisp, almost a little bit of floral smell that I like in my dish soap, which makes me think, well, I guess I don't have to actually make my own dish soap for a while because I have one here. But the next time I make dish soap, I'll go ahead and use the Theives and Lemongrass Essential Oil to do so. And finally, the last item in the premium box is the Arome Pluggable Diffuser. And it says, these pluggable diffusers use gentle warming to release the fragrance from essential oils and impart their aromatherapy benefits. And this is $15. And this one has kind of a funny little like succulent look to it. And I love succulents, so that was why I chose it. And basically, it's like your usual ones. You put the essential oils onto the pad. You place it into the back of the diffuser, and then you plug it in, and it says that this one has 8 LED colors, and it rotates through all of the colors, or you can select one color. Oh, that's kind of cool. So that's that. And I chose the succulent one. I believe that if you all premium subscribers can choose which one they wanted. Okay, well, that is it for the Bombay and Cedar April 2020. I probably will be back for May 2020. They've kind of upped their game lately and really have some really cool stuff in there. Them just including these masks is huge, and they did it with like, I mean, I don't know how their turnaround was quick, because most of us didn't even go into quarantine until late March. So I'm very impressed that they got these out so quickly. All right, that's it. I will see you in about a month, and I hope you all are doing well and staying safe. And I'd love to know which face mask you got, so go ahead and comment down below. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye.